Excel has been the most important tool in my entire career. I started my career working on Excel, and even today, not a single day goes by that I don't use Excel. Over the years, I have learned Excel starting from basic formulas to VBA, and now I'm at a stage where I'm not only doing VBA for automation but also for developing some tools that will help me improve my productivity and reduce some repetitive manual tasks that I do. While working on various tasks, I always feel that what if there could have been a button to do this, a formula to do that, which could have made my work easier. And that's where my journey to building this add-in began. Introducing Productivity Booster. This is an Excel add-in which you can simply set up on your MS Excel by following the instructions that I will be sharing from the link in the description and get started. This Productivity Booster add-in consists of two things. One is a set of over 60 buttons. Two is over 20 formulas that can make your work even more simpler. Let's take a look at a few of the functionalities of this add-in. First, let's take a look at what we have here. So you can see here there are about 7 sections. The file and folder section of buttons will give you some basic functionalities like opening current folder, deleting worksheets, splitting the workbook, etc. Highlighting could give you highlight duplicates, highlight unique values, highlight alternate rows, and you can also highlight errors. Then under the protect and hide section, you can protect the selected cells, unprotect the selected cells, protect the cells that are not selected, and so on. Then under table actions, you can do auto fit rows and columns. You can change the formatting of a pivot. You can expand the range of a pivot, etc. Under numeric actions, you can do text to numbers, number to text. You can convert the number format quickly. You can do auto serial. Finally, under text actions, you can convert all the text to upper, lower, or proper case. You can merge cells with same values. You can swap cells. You can do multiple replace. You can add prefix and suffix, etc. Finally, this section is which can give you some basic information and can always lead you to the documentation, or if you want to drop an email to me, you can use this. Let's take a look at few examples now. So let's begin with this. If I want to add a few zeros in the beginning of any numbers, simply click this button. Say I want to add two zeros to each of this, it will add. Let's say I want to add zeros to make a text of a certain length. I can simply specify the length and it will add the number of zeros as required. Then if I want to convert a number to text, I can simply use this, and converting text to number, I can simply use this. Then let's say I want to swap the positions of these and these columns in a single click. I will use the swap button and it's done. Then if I want to merge all the similar values into a single cell without loss of data, I can use this button. If I want to do multiple replacements at a time, to do this, I can simply use this button. First, I will select the range of data which I have to change. Then I choose the replacement data. And finally, I choose the data where I have to make the changes and it's updated. Next up is update pivot table functionality. Now here you can see, let's say I select this data, and if ever without a lot of hassle I want to make changes to the pivot data source, I can click a single button, update pivot table range, and you can see my range has updated perfectly. These are some buttons. Let's move to the formulas. First one is summing the data by color. I use a function called color sum. Select the range and the cell that contains the color you want to sum by, and you can see it has given the sum of only these two. Next, if I want a two-dimensional lookup by rows and columns, I can use the D2 lookup. First, I will go vertically. So I will select this here and then this here, and finally the output range. And you will see at the intersection of B and Z, you get 2. Let's say I change this B to C, it updated to 3, and then I select W, it updated to 18. Then if I want to count unique values in a range, I can simply use this function. If I want to extract the text from a comment cell, I can use get comment, use comma 1 to remove the username. Then if you want to do a VLOOKUP in the backward direction also, you can use this. So let's say I want to search for 1 in this range and select more than one column at a time and return the second column in this range, I get A. If I change 1 to 4, I get D. Similarly, if I want to get the nth match for VLOOKUP, you can use this nLOOKUP wherein I search for, let's say, A in this range, and from this range I say I want the second match to be given. So against second match for A, I get 2. If I change it to 3, you can see I get 3. Similarly, if I change the A to C, you can see it has changed to 8. Next, this function converts any date format from text to proper date. All you need to do is in the toDate function mention the cell which has the date in text format and give the format like MON for month, DD for date, and YYYY for year. You can see it has given me the proper date. Can take any formats. Let's see one more. Here we are. And then if I have month as a number, but the data is still a text, I can also use dt.mm.yyyy. And here we are. Let's say I want to spell a number in dollar or rupee. I can use the spell dollar and spell rupee functions. Finally, I can extract the nth word from a text by simply using n word function. Let's say I give 3, I get a. I give 5, I give sentence. That's all for this demo. If you're interested in learning more about this tool, you can download it, use it, and if you have any questions, please contact me. Till then, keep learning. Thank you.